Right guys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, today's episode is a beauty. Champions League semi-final, second leg at home to Liverpool. We are 2-1 down, but we've got an away goal. The last episode was Juventus' first leg, which we drew 0-0. We've been on a pretty good run, especially in the league. We did pretty well. We've not blown teams away. We aren't scoring enough goals. That is the problem. But we've made it through. We did pick up Paris Saint-Germain as well in the quarterfinals, so that was a very, very tough draw. But we breezed past them. We took the lead against Liverpool. I then went cautious, and they were all over us second half. They hit the post in the last minute of the game as well, so it's just kept us in the tie. League-wise, we've just beaten Galactico Madrid, making 9 changes. So out of the strongest team I could possibly put out, there's Navas and Varane. The rest of them are all backups. So it was a great way to win as well, 85th and 93rd minute. We're in second. We're not going to win the league. Barcelona have got a miles better goal difference than us. They've got to play Betis away next and then Girona at home. So they're going to win one of those games, aren't they? They're going to win one of those games. And league-wise, as I said, we've scored 71, so we've done quite well. But, so is Valencia. We need to be getting another maybe another 10 goals on top of that, I think. 30 conceded, so we haven't done bad. Even though 7 of them was against Galactico Madrid. But we've got chances on big ass silverware. The board seem happy with me. We're going to make so many changes. In the summer, it's going to be a big change around. Big change around. But let's pick a team for today. As I said, I've rested 9 players. There was only Navas and Varane that played, and that was basically because he had no other choice. So he's not even fit enough to play today, so it's going to be De Ligt and Ramos. Oh no, that's going to be an issue. It's going to have to be Hernandez, isn't it? We'll put him on defend, so he's not doing as much running. Casemiro there. We're going to go... Toni Kroos is injured. Going to have to go Modric, aren't we, in there? Bale out on the right. He's got himself fit. Lukaku's had a rest. He was desperate for a rest. Still at 91%, even though he's had a week off, which is a bit worrying. We've got Leon Bailey on the left. Asensio in behind. And sub-wise. So there we go. Here we go. Potentially the last episode of the season. Next week's episode, if we lose today, will be the start of the new season. We'll go through all the transfers. If not, next week's episode will be a Champions League final. Here we go. Still, let me know in the comments what you think of that. I am going to change that. Bust the Net did a nice little video on Segundo Volante this earlier on. What was it, last week, I think. So I'm looking at playing as a half-back, one of them, probably Casemiro, and then getting a Segundo Volante in as well. That's the plan. We need a winger. We need a right-back. There's a bit of work to be done, and it's going to be hard to shift out some of these other players as well because they're on so much money, and some of them aren't very good. But we'll do best we can. Money's not an issue, really, so we can maybe allow players to really go on the cheap just so it clears space in the squad. It looks like first highlight into the first minute. Get the ball down, and then that's annoying. Done well. Really good tackle from Casemiro, and off we go. Nice little couple of little combinations there. Bailey. Gareth Bale. He must score, and he has. What a start. He's 21st of the season. He's had a good season as Gareth. He's on a lot of dough. What have we got? We've got 2 years left to Gareth. Obviously, he's not going to play past that. He will be gone after that. But I think for the next 2 seasons, we've still got a really good player in there. So, what a start. We've been given, once we qualified for the Champions League, they gave us a budget. But the budget it was alright. It was about 150 mil. I was wanting maybe another 100 on top of that. So a little bit disappointing. Come on, Gareth. Get her out. Bailey at the fab stick. Keeper's missed it. Awful mistake. And we're 5 minutes into the game, and Asensio has given us a 2-0 lead over Liverpool. Get the fuck in. Gareth Bale causing havoc down that left-hand side. James Milner is playing left back, I suppose. Yeah, I wanted under 100 mil rate to get, because we really want to get in maybe 1 or 2 Galacticos. Ooh, Lukaku. We need a right back, centre half, potentially a left back. 2 central midfielders, I'm going to say. A left winger, a backup striker. So we're going to be a little bit busy. I'm going to be busy. Hernandez has done well. What a start to the game that we've made. Gareth Bale, cross it. Oh, thought it was going to be a cross for a tap in. Going to have to praise this. Right, it's still going. Looks like it. Ramos. Delict. Done well. We've played it out from the back. Nice. Bailey. Modric. Potentially his last game. Well, last European game. We're not offering him a new contract. Can't afford it. Lukaku. Liverpool have fallen apart. They've absolutely bottled it. Lukaku's, for people that were starting to doubt Lukaku, and the only thing is he scored what? 31 for us. That's 32 for the season. So he's done bloody well. Just maybe not enough in the league, so we need to improve on that. We did, I remember at the start of the season, we did swap and change. We did swap and change his playing style. Pressing forward, target man, deep line forward, poacher. I think it's on advance. Yeah, it's on advanced forward now. And he's done well. So not real. Probably the player that I bring in might be an experienced striker who's maybe back up. Here we go. Liverpool going to get one here just before. As I said, just before half time. We're only 20 minutes in. We've got it back. Ardiola. Lovely ball out to Bailey. We're rampant. Asensio, Gareth Bale. It is Real Madrid 4, Liverpool 0 after 20 minutes. Why can't we score these type of goals in the league? I think it's maybe because Liverpool are naturally quite open. I think we've maybe struggled a little bit when we're playing against teams that part the bus. And we don't have that absolute world-class quality in a couple of positions. Anyway, here we go. Another highlight. We're going to praise it again. Asensio, Casemiro, Liverpool are done. They're on the knees. 3 away goals would see him through that. Ardiola, he's got into a nice position. Lukaku, off the bar, was it? We got 35 minutes gone. Is it going to be us? Liverpool going to get a sniff here before half time. I get one, they're going to start to believe. We don't want that, do we? Deep one to Mane. Block from Ardiola. They're going to get one here. No. Wide. We're safe. There we go. Half time. What probably the best first half performance on the series so far. And at this rate, we're looking like we're going to be playing a Champions League final, boys. Next week's episode. Against Man United. Ooh, good save, Navas. He's offside. Salah, wanker. Brilliant. 60 minutes. I think we're safe, boys. 60 minutes gone. Liverpool have taken off Salah and put Sturridge on. So we're good. Bale. I might have to do some changing, to keep him fresh. Gareth Bale. Is that his hat trick? It is. What a goal that was. Asensio's corner. Cleared by Van Dijk. Ran with it. Smash. Real Madrid 5. Liverpool 0. Right, let's do some subs. Let's get Hernandez. Give Maffio on. He's terrible. Maffio's going. Get Gareth off. Rodriguez has done well. In patches for us. Let's get Lukaku off as well. Keep our main boys fit. Our main two anyway. Lukaku and, to be fair, Asensio's been class. There it is. What a performance. 5-0. We are through to the Champions League final. We'll find out who we're going to play next episode. So that'll be next week. Champions League final. It's obviously going to be Man United. I'll show you their team, what we're potentially going to be up against. And then the following week, we'll then have a little look at, I think we'll go into it more in depth maybe next week. We'll look at which players we're definitely going to move on. Is there any youngsters that we can possibly remember? Once again, the La Liga rules are an absolute killer. So if you're not too familiar with it, the La Liga rules for the squad is maximum 25. And that's it. There's no real like, so in England under 23s or under 21s, you don't have to register and all that. Here, it's that. Apart from if they're under the age of, I think players under a certain age, I think like if they're 18 and younger, don't need to be registered. But Real Madrid, I'm not going to have that many 18-year-olds that are going to be good enough to be playing in the side. So you kind of got to have a really strong 25 players. So that's the plan for next year. It'll be very much squad rotation like I do with the Man United. But there'll be absolute class, hopefully, in every single position. Declan Rice, we've been chasing him. It can do that Segundo Volante. And I want to give him a go. I haven't used him yet. We're watching him. I don't know if it's made much of a difference to him. Doesn't give a shit, does he? Doesn't give a shit. Arsenal. He's wanted by Arsenal. Okay. Right, anyway. Let's see who we are going to be playing in the final. Oh, there we go, look. 4-2. They've got Chiesa. Man United have signed Chiesa as well. So we are playing a very, very strong Man United who have Montez. Do I know him? Mexican. Do have Ruben Diaz. Ryan Sessin, who I've sent. Okay. Kovacic, who we sold. Has he played much? He's done all right. Sergio Dada. Lozano. Eduard, player that we looked at as backup. It was looking at him being my backup striker after we signed Lukaku. So that is it. Manchester United, just on the absolute off chance that Barcelona start bottling it. We might even put in that game, but I don't think so. Right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. So next episode, season finale, Champions League. Can we do it against Manchester United? We'll also have a little look at the transfers. Not so much the transfers, but what we're going to get rid of. Let me know in the comments. So we're looking at a right back. We're looking at Segundo Volantes ×2, potentially. A left winger. A backup striker, but needs to be good enough to play 20-25 games. So there's a lot of players there. I'm not going to say centre half. I think we'll be fine just using the ones that we have. So let me know in the comments, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new around here, drop a subscribe, muchly appreciated. And we will see you next Wednesday for the Champions League final against Manchester United. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.